So, you remember Smudger from Thomas and Friends, right? Let me show you. Here he is. So, the story goes that Smudger was an engine similar to Rheneas. And since that his wooden railway model never had a number, people were theorized that he was the original number 2. To me, I say nay. I think that Smudger wasn't the original number 2. Now, anyways, Smudger was a rough rider. Very rough. He would derail most of the time. And then he was turned into in order to get revenge. The Mid-Sodor Railway controller shut him up in the shed, and he'll never ride the rails again. And there's tons of fan art about him. One of them being him looking like Stanley for no reason at all. To me, the story didn't seem good. In fact, to me, it sounded more sad than... it seemed more sad than a story of good. All Smudger wanted to do was to be really useful, I guess. I am not very smart, you know that? I fell sick. I fell sick sometimes, and I've been watching too much YouTube. So I'm not very smart, you know that? My IQ is about 135, though. So you can't put it past me. I feel very bad for Smudger. And since that he only appeared in one episode, I'd say that it's time that we finally give Smudger a video about him. So, let's process this. Alright, since that Skarloey is number 1, Rheneas is number 2, Sir Handel 3, Peter Sam 4, Rusty number 5, Duncan number 6, and Fearless Freddy number 7. And since Smudger is theoretically the original number 2 before Rheneas, when I was very little, I thought that Smudger would be their number 8 engine. See, look at that. Number 8. And jokes aside, I had to do that intentionally. My bad. Oh, and since Duke never had a number, I'd say that Duke could be the number 9 engine. And I'd say that we can give Bertram a number, basically the number 10. Because, well, duh, what other number would I go with? I mean, because, duh, whatever number would I go with? And this next engine is probably the most obscure one we had yet. No, not this one. Stanley, right here. It was turned into a pumping engine. See? Here's a picture right here. And since that Stanley has been left behind and somewhat forgotten for so many years, I have decided we erase his number 2 because there can't be 3 number 2 engines in the Skarloey Railway. So how about we go with number 11? Anyone say what to go with for 11? Yes. Alright, good. Now anyways, so and for Millie, well, how about we give her the number 12? Seems perfect. Seems perfect, right? And now, finally, for Victor. How about we give him a number? How about the number 13? And as for the rest of ya, so we got Proteus, Mighty, and Mac and Mighty, Albert, Fred, Ivo Hugh, you know, for Fred, I'm gonna give Fred the number 14, and Ivo Hugh number 15. For Albert, number 16. For Mighty, and for Mighty and Mac, 17 and 18. And now for Little Giant. So, the anxious one is called Little, and the confident one is called Giant. So, Little and Giant. Let me think. Okay, Little has the number of 18, and Giant has the number of 19. And as for Jim, or is that Tim? I'm gonna go with Jim. So Jim is number 20, and I think Albert, number 21, and Luke, number 22. And that's about it. That is about everything we can say. About the narrow gauge engines having numbers. Okay, alright. Okay. Now look, I don't know the truth. Listen, I don't know the truth. All that stuff is kind of hard to remember, not gonna lie. So, how about we keep things a little more simple? Alright. So, Skarloey number 1, Rheneas number 2, Sir Handel number 3, Peter Sam number 4, Rusty number 5, Duncan number 6, Freddy number 7, Smudger number 8, Duke number 9, Bertram number 10, Stanley number 11, Millie number 12, Victor number 13, Proteus number 15, Fred number 16. Dang it, I lost count. Okay. Skarloey 1, Scarloey 1, Renee's 2, Sir Handle 3, Peter Sam 4, Rusty 5, Duncan 6, Freddy 7, Smudger 8, Duke 9, Bertram 10, Stanley 11, Millie 12, Victor 13, Fred 14, Ivo Hugh 15, Mighty and Mac 16 and 17, Little number 18, Giant number 19, Albert's number 20, mm, and here are these two side characters, Blister 1 and Blister 2. So Blister 1 having the number 20 and Blister 2 having the number 21. And finally, we have Luke. And Luke is number 22. So Luke goes in, and so Luke sticks to the number after Blister 2's number. So I think you get the picture. And so I guess you might get the picture. So basically, Scarloey number 1, Renee is number 2. No, we're not gonna do that. So I'm starting to think you get the picture. That all the narrow gauge engines that I talked about in this one video have ordered numbers. Their numbers all in order. So next time you see any of the narrow gauge engines, remember all the numbers that they have, and remember that video that you watched and I really hope it's this one. And you will know just how creative I can be.